Thing that tortures your ex the most is the same thing that tortures you. Think about it. See, when a lot of people break up, they want the other person to suffer. They don't want the other person to move on before they themselves move on. So therefore, if you become more happier, you show that your little breakup or whatever y'all little breakup didn't affect you whatsoever. Yeah, that torture them. Cause it makes them feel like you never care. See, the thing is, your ex wanna feel like they can live life without you. So that's why they probably do some of the things they do, or treat you the way that they treat you. Probably take you for granted or whatever it may be. But remember, the one thing that tortures them the most is the same thing that tortures you. They hate to see you happy with someone else. They hate the knowing the feeling that you don't care about them no more. Those same anxieties, thoughts that you have, they have too. And I know somebody out there in the audience or the crowd were like, well, that person is showing me that they don't even care about me. So how can you say that? Trust me, they care. Especially if y'all build a bond together, they care. See, their worst fear is to be forgotten. That's a lot of people know fear is to be forgotten. So a lot of times, so they don't be forgotten, they jump into the off-brand ass relationship with these little painkillers and stuff because they don't want to be forgotten and they hate to be alone. That's another fear they have, being alone. They can't function by themselves. So they have to jump into the off-brand relationship with the off-brand ass people and, and form a relationship. You might be wondering like, well, damn, what kind of relationship is this? You just gonna go with a junkie, a crackhead, some bum, some maggot male, some old, some no good ass person. I ain't gonna say, what type of people. Because I know some people are like, well, damn, Warren, you talking about me. I'm not calling nobody no bum, but I'm just saying, a lot of times that, your age jump out of a relationship with you and they get closer with that work spouse and have a work relationship with someone that's who they work with because they there. That's why they do that. But even though they're in a relationship with someone else, with a painkiller, some off-brand, nonchalant ass relationship with painkiller, whatever you want to call them, if they look back, because keep in mind, they will be spying on you and seeing how you doing, how you holding up and all that stuff. If they see you happy and you moving on in life and you have a nonchalant attitude like, you know what, if going over there with that off-brand ass person and starting an off-brand ass relationship with some old no good ass bum ass person, aka the painkiller, because that's all you doing is running over there with this other person to numb the pain from your previous relationship. You don't want to deal with the facts and deal with the issue, so you just rather just jump into a whole nother relationship. When you go over there, when they go over there, I'm sorry, they just running from reality. But what I'm trying to say is this: you act like you don't care. I know a lot of people are like, how is that? Even if you have to fake it until you make it. Act. But if you can't act, do not show in any kind of way that this is infecting. Bothering you, nagging at you, eating at you behind closed doors. Yes, you let it out then, but you don't show friends. You don't show no family members. You don't show co-workers at all that is bothering you. When you go out in public, don't talk about your issues and that's your business. That's your business. And when you talk about that with people like your friends and family members, you think they care. They don't care. That's entertainment to them. Cause they not going through that. They gonna be on your side with that one-sided information and stuff like that. A lot of times people cause their own breakups. And they just don't see it yet. Then they run across some guy like me and I tell them the truth. Like, look, Nobody's perfect. You know, we all make mistakes and we all fall short. So this in this area right here, you might fall short, and this might be the reason why this happened. But learn from this situation, move on, and become better and stronger. So that happens. Nobody perfect. They don't teach no course and no stuff like this how to handle relationships. You teach people how to treat you. You teach, and they teach you how you treat them. People got different personality. There's no one trick gimmick to fix everything. I know some nerds, some little porn Dexter, some little pencil neck nerd on the internet talking about just do no contact and everything be fine. Nah, like, well, they'll teach you like, well, since you ain't no contact, they gonna miss you more and all that stuff. Nah, they gonna sit there and ponder like, damn, I've been in a relationship with that type of person. Why in the hell I stay so long? That's what they thinking. Then they're gonna go out there, they're gonna go be a hoe, they're gonna hold themselves out with somebody, whoever, co-worker, classmate, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna enjoy their freedom. Then once their freedom start running low and they start coming to a dead end road, that's when they start thinking about you. That's when they start like, well, damn, I was in a reliable relationship. It might have been toxic. It might have been this. It might have been that. You know the situation. But at the same time, they're going to come back because they missed that. Then if they come back, and when they do come back, it's not guaranteed they're going to come back all the time, because some people just like being a hoe. Think about it. Think about how many people, women or men, think about how many times or how many people you probably not had sex with without no commitment, no relationship, no strings attached. Think about it. I'll wait. Some of y'all got more bodies than the others, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Yeah, that person. Yeah. That's your ex. Yeah. So when they go out there and do that hoeing stuff, and they come to a dead end with that hoeing and all that stuff, and nobody don't take them serious no more, that's when they come back to you to try to hit the reset button. They try reaching out to you to see if you stupid. But if they come back to you or circle back around to you and they see the things they hate, that torture them the most, the one thing that tortured them the most is to see you moving on with your life. You become happier, stronger, and focused. You show like them leaving out your life don't bother you, because in their mind, they feel they can live life without you. That's the truth. No mother sucking nerds is not gonna tell you that they're gonna come up with some damn gimmick, some test. You can't take no test to see if somebody like you or not. You can't have sex with somebody enough time to make them fall back in love with you. You will never be someone's second option. If you're not number one, you don't want that person. You don't want nobody who don't want you, and you never come second. That's just second don't matter. You want to be first. So, just another quick little video, just to remind you, to sum it up. The one thing that tortured them the most is the same thing that torturing you right now. If they ever find out that, you happier, you don't want them back in your life no more, and you okay with them leaving, that tortures them. You even to the point where you find someone else and you become happier with that person, and your skin starting to glow, and you starting to do better in life, upgrade your life, become focused, stronger, and just more, focus on your life, because your life is like a book, and turn and close that chapter where they used to be in, close that chapter of your life and move on. That torture them. They don't like that. And you find someone better who they can't compete with, that tortures them. But I know the great debate is gonna say online, but anyway, each his own. I lived this. I'm not making this shit up. I live this. The words that I'm saying is my life. I'm saying this. I know I live this stuff. But if you like to get in contact with me, you can always shoot me an email or just text me. You can tell me your story. And we'll set up a time to speak. Now with that being said, peace. Take care of yourself. Stay prayed up. Bye.